Hiya, I just thought I'd come on and show you what I've been doing with my kids' granny go-round jumper. So this is the one that I've started last night for Elmo, and I've done the yoke, just a couple of rows into the body, and I basically couldn't face weaving in another lot of ends. This will be like my third jumper now, plus all the prototypes. And if you've made one of these, you know that weaving in the ends takes ages and it is not fun. So I have tried floating the ends up the rows. And I did try this, in all fairness, I did try this on the adult's jumper, and I thought that the floats were showing through, and it kind of bugged me. They actually don't show through. So you begin and end each row in the middle of the back. And I mean, I don't think you can really see them. Well, it's good enough for me anyway. So I've got no ends to weave in. I've already woven in the ends at the start. I've put the neckband on, and I've just got 4 ends. It does mean that the start and end of each row is a bit faffy because you've got to untangle your balls, but I'd rather untangle my balls than weave in all those ends. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I know lots of you know how to do this because some people have actually mentioned that they've done this already when making these jumpers, but if you're a beginner, and I know lots of beginners have tried this, you might not be aware of this technique, and it is, honestly, it's a game changer. I'm not going to be going back to the old way. So you basically just float each piece of yarn up from the last row it was used to where you're starting the new row, and I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so I'm on my last, I've worked a row of green and I'm on my last 3 treble group. Try to make sure that you don't crochet over any other strands from any other rows. So just push that one to the side and work to the right of it. So I'm just going to work my 3 treble group there, and I've kept that one sort of free, and now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the 3 chain from here. So I'm going to put my hook in, yarn over, draw through the first stitch, and then to make my slip stitch I'm going to draw up a loop big enough to pass the ball of yarn through, and I'm just going to reach down to the floor, get my green yarn, and I'm going to pass it through that loop, and then just keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling until you have passed your yarn through the loop and pulled it tight so it can't come undone. And then you're ready to start your next row. So the next row is cream, so I'm going to locate my cream yarn, and I really want that around that side. Okay, so put my hook in, chain 3, watch you don't get in a tangle. You can still see obviously a little bit of the float there, but that doesn't really worry me for the time that it saves. And then just carry on your row as normal.